Hello and welcome to Runescape. So today saw the release of the new loot system. This has been in beta for a little while on the beta servers, but it's now in the live game. So if we kill something, things will drop loot, and just by looking at it, see, still just the take option. But if I go over it and click take with left click, if it will register, there we go. There's now this window up in the top corner. You can probably move this around with the interface settings, but you can go and have a loot custom, so that, and there's a loot all, and you can also toggle about with some other settings. So you can turn this off if you want, and you can also have it so that there's a radius around the item that you clicked on rather than just the pile that you clicked on. So once these things stop being aggressive, perhaps, then we will take a look at the settings for it. This update seems quite good. I was a bit worried about some of the things maybe in combat, whether it's bad or not, but it seems fine, and it seems fairly useful. So we'll go and test it out in a sec. Okay, so that's them all dead. Now, if we go into, well, once we're at combat, we go into game settings, and then there is this new button called loot options. So this button will turn it into whether you want to use the new system or the old system. So if you turn it off, you'll use the old system. It will be on by default. Then there's use area loot, so this will be like a 3x3 square on the ground, which we'll be able to collect loot from. This will be off by default. And then there's also enable right click option to open interface. So currently if I click right click and go take ascension shard, I'll just pick it up. If I turn this on and right clicked it, it would then take me to this window instead, and I wouldn't pick it up straight away. So it's like two options to go and open the loot interface. Personally, I'm going to have right click as off so I can pick an individual thing out if I really want to. This will not work on quest items, and there's a few other sort of rare cases. So back into loot settings, there's then this bit low down. This is for the custom stuff, so you can loot by monetary value, and I've got this set at 10,000, and you can loot consumable, combat consumables, so this will be food and potions. So there should be some food on the ground, maybe there was one earlier, but we can go and test that in a bit. And obviously you can change this as you wish. Maybe you want arrow, maybe you're wanting to collect supplies for various things, maybe runes, certain stackable things might pop up, and you can choose the monetary value. Of course you can have this turned off, you can have it all turned off, so then that your only option is to loot all. So that's all the settings covered. So if I go back to attacking some of these, I'll set some potions on so I won't get wrecked so hard, and see if we get some food. And then hopefully when I do loot custom, it should only take the food and any items that are worth over 10,000. So if I get a key, for example, it would take that, but it's not going to take the rest of it. I think runate limbs, I can't remember whether they're above or below 10,000 just now, so I may want to tweak that for where I am. But it doesn't really matter, I can always then drop it later if I do end up picking them up, or something that I don't actually want. We have a fragmented spirit appear. Okay then, I have not seen one of these yet, so I will kill that. Now there's some potato with butter, but it's noted, so I'm curious whether it will pick that up. It probably will because it's food, but I don't actually want it. So if I go to take, and then I go loot custom, it hasn't taken anything, which means it's not taken this potato with butter. That is interesting. So hopefully it will still take the potato with butter if it's not as a noted thing. We shall find out. Because quite often you want food just to make you be able to last longer on the task, like say Slayer task or whatever. So despite food not being worth very much, you do want to pick it up most of the time. Unless of course your inventory is completely packed with useful items. If I click this, we can go and see what's currently around us. Loot custom. Still we didn't take anything because none of that's worth over 10,000. Here are some runite limbs. I'm not sure how much they're worth, so I shall go check. It does seem a bit laggy to click on things though, sometimes. It might just be the world that I'm on. So loot custom, does it take aught? No it doesn't, and it doesn't take the limbs. Come on, there's got to be a potato with butter soon. And it seems to be much more than the 3x3 area as well, because I clicked here and it was finding those aughts over there. So maybe it's 5x5 or something. Because it wasn't picking up some of these things. Like it wasn't picking up the maple logs, it was picking up some coal. Come on, there's got to be a potato with butter soon, and I've accidentally hit that. That's not great. Still no potato with butter. I'll go and see you when I have got potato with butter. Okay, and finally I've got a potato with butter. So if I click this, there's a potato with butter there, just a single one. If I go loot custom, will it take it? No, it has not taken it. That is not good. So maybe that's not included for some reason. I will need to find out. It's very strange. And this thing is really annoying me now. Okay, hopefully that can't attack us now. So what is going wrong? It's not taking that food. Game settings, loot options, loot combat consumables. Loot combat consumables such as food and potions. Loot armor and weapons. So maybe it's not taking it because I've got the monetary value as well. I will turn this off and see if this makes a difference. Let's go grab it. Loot custom. Well, that's taken food but not anything else. So it seems that the loot monetary value overwrites all the other options. So that seems to be something that's not so good. So be careful of that. I'll certainly be taking a note of that from now on. Maybe I'll not be picking up these potatoes, or maybe I'll have the monetary value off. Anyway, that seems to be all there is to this update. It's a fairly small update, but quite a useful update and fairly significant change. So I thought I'd make a video on it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.